let's talk NES accessories. What gaming experience isn't complete without some sort of expensive peripheral? Starting off with an accessory that I think everyone is familiar with, the Zapper. Originally it was gray, but they soon changed it to orange due to a new US federal regulation which stated that all toy, look-alike, and imitation firearms needed to be blazing orange, or at least have an orange tip at the end.
The Zapper works by light detection, hence the name light gun that most like to call it by. When you pull the trigger, the screen turns black for one frame. In the next frame, a white target area appears. If more than one target is on screen, then this process is repeated as needed. This all takes place in the span of about 16 milliseconds. The Zapper is able to detect if the gun is pointed at the white box by its light-sensing diode, which turns light into electricity. The reason the screen turns black before it brings the white target box is to ensure that the player isn't cheating. Say, for example, pointing the Zapper at a light bulb. I really don't understand why that myth continues.
Up next, the Power Pad.
The Power Pad contains 12 pressure sensors embedded between two layers of flexible plastic. Originally released by Bandai in 1986 as Family Fun Fitness, Nintendo bought the rights to it and re-released it in 1988 as the Power Pad. This is the reason why the game Stadium Events is now one of, if not the rarest NES game. There were 11 games released that used the Power Pad. Unfortunately, I only have World Class Track Meet, which is actually Stadium Events rebranded by Nintendo when they bought the rights from Bandai. If there's one thing I can say about the Power Pad, is damn it takes a lot out of you.
Fucking A. Fuck yeah, motherfucker! Damn it. Woo! Fuck! Oh, I'm gonna die. 9.99 seconds, 13.11. Yeah! Oh. Now, quite possibly the stupidest thing that has ever been invented. The Rollin' Rocker.
You stand on it, kinda like the Wii Fit board. You shift up, down, left, and right in place of the D-pad. This damn thing really hurts your feet with its grips. You easily slide off, and it takes a long time to move from one position to another, making games that require precision movement impossible. It's supposed to be compatible with every standard controller type game, but good luck trying.
I can't even get past the first stage in Mario. But what makes this thing so dumb is the fact that you're still holding the controller like normal. So why not just use the D-pad? Alright, next up, the Power Glove. Think of it like a Wiimote fused to your hand, but a lot worse. Now, how the Power Glove works is actually kind of complex, but the best way to describe it is basically the 3 receivers on the TV pick up ultrasonic sound from the 2 speakers on the glove.
There were 2 games specifically designed for the Power Glove, Super Glove Ball and Bad Street Brawler. But through the use of input codes, it's actually able to work with every standard controller game. I use the term work loosely here though.
And finally, I have Rob the Robot. Rob stands for Robotic Operating Buddy. You may recognize him as a playable character in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Rob was actually a key factor in Nintendo breaking into the American market. After the video game crash of 1983, video games looked like they were just a fad, and retailers wanted to have nothing to do with video games. So Nintendo positioned their new console as an entertainment system, not a video game system. Hence the name NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. They put Rob and the Zapper at the forefront, and this change of terminology worked out quite well, giving Nintendo a 90% market share.
Surprisingly, only 2 games were ever released for Rob, Gyromite and Stack Up. Stack Up also becoming one of the rarest NES games. The idea of Rob is that he plays the game with you, but first you gotta load him with 4 AA batteries. Then place the 3 attachments to him. Interestingly, the slots are numbered, but the attachments aren't. So what's the point of the numbering? Oh, and the spinner takes a D battery. Damn. I don't know what that's all about. You move Professor Hector trying to collect bombs while avoiding these robot dinosaur-looking things called SMICs. When you press start, the screen turns blue. You press a button on the controller based on what you want Rob to do. Move up, down, left, right, or open and close his arms. After every action, though, you have to re-press start and make the next move. This takes a long time as Rob is very slow and very loud. Unfortunately, my Rob's arms won't open and close. My guess is that there's a gear or two that's slipping, but when I opened them up, I didn't see a problem. You want to move the gyros to the spinner. Once fully spun, you move them to the corresponding color lever, which moves that colored pipe in the game. This helps you get Professor Hector around as well as protect him from the SMICs.
Well, those were just some of the NES accessories that I happen to own. There's still a ton more out there that are a lot cooler and a lot stupider. If I get any more, perhaps I'll make a part 2 to this video.